Hi. Today I'd like to show you a short sword I finished. A Keltonese, if I'm pronouncing that right, klewang inspired short sword. I say inspired because it's not entirely historically accurate, but it's pretty neat. It is a 1095 blade with a Duke wood handle, coming to a copper band near the pommel and a little bit of leather wrapping up here. As you can see, it's got a few decorative flares coming through here, along with some very rough ground in fullers. Uh, all the way coming through on both sides. I really like that. I kind of left the the forge marks in there, sort of a bit, the coloring from the forge, I meant to say. And it's got a little bit of sharpening right here on the false edge. It's really good and sharp. You've got about an 18-inch blade on a about 11 3/4 handle. Um, this is one of the parts where it really deviates from any of the historical samples I found, because I didn't see any two-handed versions of this weapon. This is the only two-handed version of this weapon that I've seen. I don't know if there was any out there. The tang is a partial tang. It only comes through to about here-ish, but it's still very solid construction with one peen in there. And this was just an overall really fun piece to make. It still has just this. I believe if I remember correctly, I sanded this to about somewhere between 180 and 220. Can't remember exactly, but it's definitely got some flaws. I don't want to talk about just how great it is, because it's obviously not perfect. It's still one of my very early swords that I've made. Uh, so it's the handle is quite a little bit on the it's a little bit on the round side, but it's still you can still index and find the edge really good, very easily. I believe. And overall, I think I'm happy with this one and would like to make another one. And at the end of this, I'll have just a little bit of test cutting. So if you watched this far, thanks. And on that second one, we got a nice, clean